Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be recapping Dark Gallifrey, The War Master, Part 3, which was released in September 2024. I am recording this episode on the 16th of March 2025. So similar to last week, kind of real life. Anyway, yeah, though most of the episodes the episodes at the moment will have that same release date, only able to record one day a week, as is for the next couple of weeks, so that's why that is, if you're wondering. So without further ado, here is my recap of Dark Gallifrey, The War Master Part 3. We start off with a previously recap and the theme tune. The Abomination explains what it is. The War Master laughs at the appearance of the Abomination. The War Master believes the Abomination is a weapon. The War Master seems to sacrifice Captain John in order to protect himself. Bernice communicates with Captain John. Bernice gives Captain John a reality check. The War Master attempts to find a functioning TARDIS. The Abomination works out the War Master's plan. Captain John screams. Captain John mentions Bernice. The War Master discovers what he calls an ancient TARDIS. The Abomination attempts to remove Captain John's memories. Captain John asks for his memories to be returned. Captain John screams in agony. The War Master pilots the talking TARDIS. The War Master gives the talking TARDIS a reality check. The talking TARDIS predicts the War Master's plan. The War Doctor communicates with Captain John. The War Doctor reveals he woke up Captain John. The War Master argues with the talking TARDIS. The War Master attempts to control the talking TARDIS. The talking TARDIS refuses to let the War Master control it. Captain John reveals what his plan was. Captain John mentions Dark Gallifrey as well as what the War Master believes Dark Gallifrey is. The War Doctor points out something to Captain John. The talking TARDIS questions the War Master. The War Master attempts to outsmart the talking TARDIS. The War Master mentions dogs. The War Master checks in with the talking TARDIS. The talking TARDIS pleads with the War Master to return several sections of it. The War Master refuses. Captain John mentions the Matrix. Captain John expresses his desire to return home. Captain John starts to vanish. The talking TARDIS screams. The talking TARDIS agrees to help the War Master. The War Doctor reassures Captain John. The talking TARDIS expresses his hatred for the War Master. The War Doctor motivates Captain John. Captain John begs for the War Doctor's help. The War Master reveals his plan. The War Master gives the talking TARDIS some advice. The talking TARDIS screams. The talking TARDIS mentions its nausea. The talking TARDIS reminds the War Master of the real-world implications of his plan. The talking TARDIS evicts the War Master. Captain John provides himself with some hope. Captain John reveals himself as the TARDIS. Rassilon is mentioned. The War Master interrupts an event. The War Master insults multiple people. Someone corrects the War Master. Someone attempts to convince the War Master. The War Master mentions the Time War. The War Master kills someone. The War Master convinces multiple people to join him. The Abomination targets the War Master. The talking TARDIS and Captain John communicate. Captain John laughs. The talking TARDIS checks in with Captain John. The talking TARDIS gives Captain John a reality check. Captain John apologises. Captain John flirts with the talking TARDIS. Captain John invites the talking TARDIS to join him on a date. The War Master is introduced to the Dark Tower. The War Master mentions Rassilon. The Abomination gives the War Master an offer. The War Master mentions the Doctor. The War Master considers his options. The War Master chooses to accompany the Abomination. The War Master laughs. The War Master learns that the Abomination is planning on using him as a weapon. Captain John rescues the War Master. The War Master refers to himself as the god of Gallifrey. The War Master orders Captain John. The War Master informs Captain John that he is being separated from himself. Captain John attempts to dematerialise. Captain John apologises. Captain John explains his new relationship with time. Captain John mentions the death of the Master. The War Master asks Captain John to run. The War Doctor reappears. The War Master questions the War Doctor's allegiances. The War Master devises a plan. The War Doctor expresses his delight. An explosion occurs. The War Doctor and the War Master communicate. The War Doctor disappears. Captain John remains alive. The War Master mentions Dark Gallifrey. The War Master and Captain John discuss the demise of the Abomination. The Abomination returns. The War Master and Captain John gets rescued by the Talking TARDIS. The War Master discovers Captain John and the Talking TARDIS's relationship. The Talking TARDIS warns Captain John and the War Master. The Talking TARDIS, the War Master and Captain John scream. Bernice returns. The War Master returns to his role as the Provost. Captain John asks the Talking TARDIS some questions. Captain John does the exact same thing to the Talking TARDIS, and Captain John and the Talking TARDIS hold hands. That is my recap of Dark Gallifrey, the War Master Part 3. So in the next episode, I am recapping The Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 6. So here is The Traitors UK Season 3 trailer.
New year. A chance to decide who you're going to be. Kinder, more honest, or a cunning game player who will deceive their way to the top.
Hello!
Team Traitor.
We've tasted blood for the first time.
Or Team Faithful.
We need to find the traitor.
New year, whole new game.
That was the trailer for The Traitors UK Season 3, which I will be recapping Season 3 Episode 6 in tomorrow's episode. But back to this episode, let me know what you thought of Dark Gallifrey, The War Master Part 3. If you listened to it, my recap. If you didn't, you can put your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well with anything else you want to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember to also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode for my recap of The Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 6. Goodbye.